about your football team, really on both sides of the ball. I've always believed that having been a part of some really great running teams that, it becomes a mentality. And in many ways, the heartbeat and identity of a football team are those five guys along the offensive line. And coming in, when you're going to play the 49ers, you better win in the trenches on both sides. They play just as physical on the defensive side. That's when you think about John Lynch and the 3 drafts that he's had. He's addressed the trenches, drafted offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and that's where this thing has been built. Here's Tyler Urban on the return to the 25. 3:26 to go in this game, and what is a 17-point affair. We'll look ahead and project first postseason matchup for these two organizations. The 5 Super Bowl wins for the 49ers, third most in NFL history, behind the Steelers and the Patriots and the Chiefs. The first Super Bowl in the last 50 years. They lost Super Bowl I, retroactively called Super Bowl I, to the Green Bay Packers. The Chiefs did, won Super Bowl IV over the Vikings. Handoff here to Jamal Williams, and Eric Armstead delivers the hit. And if this is the end of the line here tonight for the Green Bay Packers, how about the job done by Matt LaFleur? 2 40-year-old head coaches going at it. LaFleur, 13-3 in the regular season. Most by a rookie head coach in the NFL since Jim Harbaugh won 13 with the 49ers.
Yeah.
Is out.
Yeah.
It's a live ball.
Man.
Armstead
Yeah.
takes the fumble. Packers maintain.
Wow. What's up, everybody?
Doing their thing. Yeah,
got to him.
I'll follow up on what you said, Joe, and I agree with you. The job that Matt LaFleur did, really the entire organization. And
wow. Sorry, guys, but going home. Let's see what I got in here. Hey, Green. I Green. I'm sorry. What's up, bro? Your boy Faze. What up? Big money. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, big money. Looks like you guys are going to the Super Bowl. Been a long time, man, since '94. So congratulations, man. Adrian Garcia, what's up? Ronnie Thomas, Rick Clark. Big 83, what's up? Robbie, what's up? Brando, what's up? Joseph Lamar in the house. McCarthy probably laughing, right? Cowboy fan, what's up? Yeah. It's going to be actually, this is going to be a great Super Bowl, an entertaining Super Bowl. Jerry Jr., what's up? Yeah, I'm loving it too, man. I hate to say it, man. I hate to be like that, man. Let me go ahead and get into it about this game. I had mixed emotions about this game because of the simple fact of I Willie Lou, what's up? Hey, 220 yards. Yeah, man. I see that, man. I see it. He almost passed Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson at 248, I think. So, but man, I'm gonna get to that. But I had mixed emotion about this game because I was iffy about who to go for. But for one, Green Bay. Let me get to Green Bay real quick. Turn this down. Let me get to Green Bay. There's something I just don't like Green Bay. It might be just Aaron Rodgers. I respect him as a quarterback, as far as him being one of the best in the game today. And he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't like Aaron Rodgers because the Green Bay Packers put us out of the playoffs, and they got our number at our stadium, so many times in the playoffs and during the regular season. And I just can't see myself liking them too much. And the one problem that I do have with Aaron Rodgers is he's one of those quarterbacks that looks for the flag. He plays for penalties. If he goes to the ground, he's looking, oh, where's the penalty? he's one of those guys. I wish he would have played back in the Lawrence Taylor days, the Mike Singletary days, Richard Dent, defensive gurus like that. Charles Haley, Ken Norton, Leon Lett, Bruce Smith, Reggie White, LaVon Kirkland, Green. Those guys would have put him on his ass and got away with it. See, now the NFL is sissified. It's based on protecting the quarterback. And every time he goes to the ground, he looks up for a penalty. Oh, where's the penalty? And he's just so arrogant and just, But I'm glad they're going home. I'm so glad they're going home. You can call me if you're a Green Bay Packer fan and you're on here. Sorry for getting your feelings hurt, but I don't care. Call me a hater. I don't, whatever floats your boat. But I just couldn't see myself going for Green Bay at all. But and then again, I had mixed emotions about the 49ers because I don't want them. They got 5 Super Bowl rings too. I didn't want them to pass us. You get what I'm saying? Because we have 5. So, but I'd rather see the 49ers in there, besides the Green Bay Packers, big time. Philly Fanatic, what's up, man? Yeah, Robbie, he does, man. He does every time something. He looks for the penalty. He's one of those looking for the penalty quarterbacks. And I can't stand that. Eshan, what's up, man? I wish he would have played back in the day where Charles Haley would have went around that corner and lit his ass up. But just like the call on Garoppolo, when they went low, I was like, well, he kind of fell into him, but I mean that shouldn't have been called, So it sucks, man. Like you can't really play defense anymore. But like I say, my shouts goes out to the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me go ahead and admit I was wanting the Chiefs, the Titans to win. I was going for the underdog in that game, and I was liking the Titans up until, and they did some great things, man. The Titans got away from the run game. They got away what brought them there. They just got away from it. And Carl Adams, what's up, man? They got away, and they allowed Kansas City to take them out of character, make them one-dimensional, and take them out of the game. If I can go to the stats real quick of that game. If I can go to the stats of that game real quick. Titans, Tannehill was 21 for 31, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay day. Okay. This is the problem. Derrick Henry, their running back, their unstoppable force, only had 19 attempts for 69 yards and 1 touchdown. They went away. They really went away from what got them there. And they really didn't have any top receivers over 100 yards either. So defense was a big factor in that game. They just they showed their inexperience in the playoffs, and they showed who they really were against the best team in the AFC, was the Kansas City Chiefs. So congratulations to the Chiefs, for taking advantage. But I was kind of hoping the Titans would go in there because they were the underdog and they were kind of coming up and had a good unstoppable running game until today. So, but it is what it is, man. Let me go back to the other one. Yeah, it's about to be game. 1:45 left. Yep. And something though, growing up, I'm a football fan, so I'm going to. I'm a football fan. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, but I'm a football fan first. And players like Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Michael Irvin, Troy Dion, guys like that made me like football, watching football. The Cowboys weren't very good in the 80s. They were okay, but they weren't very good. And I used to watch all, not only did I watch the Cowboys, I was a Cowboy fan as a kid, but I also watched the Chicago Bears and, just kept an eye on players like that. And that's what got me loving the game. To see Jerry Rice, on the sidelines here pumping everybody up, that was pretty cool, But anyway, that's all I'm going to give him because I'm not a 49er fan. But This is what won this game. The running game. This is why I got to compare. I love watching games like this. I wish we were here on TV, but I love watching games like this because it lets you further know what your team lacks. And you watching the play calling, you watching the creativity, you watching the executing on both sides of the ball. Raheem Mostert, he had over 220. I mean, he had 220 yards this game. Actually, at the half, he had 14 attempts and he was at 160 yards and 3 touchdowns at halftime. So that lets you know right there that having a dominant running game, offensive line really makes the difference in a football game. And this is why this is what the Dallas Cowboys. I hope they're watching this. I hope they're all sitting on their couches right now, just like us, just like me, watching this game, because this is how you win ball games. Everybody throughout the year would get in my comment section and get upset at me because I would critique games even when we won them. I would analyze games, both games, even when we lost and we won. And, the games that we won, they didn't want to hear anything bad. All they want to hear is good, But I was sitting there. I'm like, man, even though we won this game, there's still things to work on. I'm still seeing missed tackles. I'm still seeing this. And a lot of those Cowboy fans didn't want to hear that, man. They don't like constructive criticism. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't like constructive criticism. And that's why we're at home today, because all those games we won didn't matter because I picked apart and I analyzed every single game, and everybody was getting mad at me. Oh, 1980, you don't like the Cowboys. You always got something negative to say. Oh, that's why we at home, because I'm sitting there, doing the damn thing. But I can turn this shit off now. But yeah, man, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns at halftime, running game, and executing on defense. Defense wins games. It wins championships, guys. And it's something that we lacked. Offensive line and tight end blocking. George Kittle looking at him tonight, probably one of the best blocking tight ends in the game. They showed him blocking alone with a fullback. Their fullback, what's his name? Kyle Jersick. He's blocking. He matters. He exists. He's an actual fullback. He gets in there. Troy Aikman said that he reminds him of Daryl Moose Johnston, that blocked for Emmett back in the day. That Cowboys haven't been able to do that. You get what I'm saying? So this is why it's important for everybody, all the Cowboy fans or fans from other fan bases, to watch these games, because this is how you win football games. This is how you win them. You watch. I mean, I'm not saying run the same plays, and I know we got different coaches, different playbooks, and and etc. But the executing part, the creativity, utilizing each player, blocking, opening lanes. Don't quit calling the Dallas Cowboy offensive line the best line in football, because we're not. Because I'm actually seeing a push in these games, especially in this. The 49ers probably have the best offensive line. Tennessee had it, but they went away from it. So, but 49ers, man, I'm seeing holes. And this guy, he's not even the best running back in football. I mean, shit. I'm seeing holes open. Dallas Cowboys, you'll see a hole, but it'll close so fast. There's no push. There's no push on the offensive line. And yeah, I'm talking about all the bad shit. The reason why we sitting at home today, blocking and executions on both sides of the ball. 49ers got interception, just making plays, playing on the ball. I didn't see a lot of defensive penalties. You know what I'm saying? It was a low penalty game. And, my heart goes out to Green Bay, but not really. They tried the best they could, but it is what it is. But and let me bring up some stats here. I'm pretty sure you guys already know about these stats, but I got to do it. Our big three, which is Dak, Zeke, and Coop, all of them in the top 10 in rankings. Dak Prescott, number two, passing yards, 4,902 yards, 30 touchdown passes. That's 4th in the league. 4th. And we're sitting at home. Don't make sense. Zeke Elliott, number 4, 1,357 yards, 12 touchdowns, ties 5th in touchdowns, but 4th overall in rushing yards. But we're sitting at home. Amari Cooper, number 8, Wide receiver yards, 1,189, 18 touchdowns, 15.1 average, and we're sitting at home. So I mean, it just don't make sense. I mean, that's how you know it's coaching and it's poor execution. And now we know, watching these games, watching these playoff games, guys, it lets you know what you need. It lets you know what you need to work on. And we got a lot of work to do, especially with the offensive line. Everybody's talking about draft all these exotic players, offensive line and defensive line. That's where it starts. Is the offensive line is the root to your tree in the yard. You know, you got a tree in the yard and you're trying to grow. You got to put your fertilizer down, you know, so your grass can grow and stuff like that. And you got to water the yard and everything. And your offensive line is where it starts. It's where it starts. These guys that we got on the offensive line, they don't have that push anymore. Our best offensive lineman last year was probably Lyle Collins. You get what I'm saying? So, but Tyron Smith, Zach Martin wasn't 100%. Tyron Smith will never be 100% again. Travis Frederick, y'all know he will never be 100% again because of that GBS syndrome. And you know, we don't have a left guard because hell, Connor Williams is always hurt, and you got McGovern that was hurt last season, didn't play the whole season. Then Soafalo, he got in, he did an okay job, but he got hurt towards the end of the year. And just, you know, we got to start working on the root to this team, which is the offensive line for the offense and the defensive line for the defense. Whether we run a 3-4, or I would love to go 3-4, but I'll get there in a minute. Whether we run a 3-4 or 4-3, we got to get that defensive line going, because you see these teams that's in it right now that made it to the playoffs, deep into the playoffs, they got offensive lines and they got defensive lines. Jimmy Garoppolo only has, let me go to the stats. Here I go with the stats again. Jimmy Garoppolo, he was only 6 for 8 for 77 yards. No passing touchdowns. Nothing. The running back, 29 yards for 29 attempts for 220 yards, 4 touchdowns, 7.6 average. You can win championships with a running game. You don't even have to have a passing game. Here's an example right here. There it is in black and white and in color on TV. I'm telling you, man, defense and running game, exactly, man. Defense and a running game, dog. You can dominate a whole game. That's the point I'm trying to make. And the Dallas Cowboys just couldn't make it. I mean, we just couldn't. They were trying to. It seemed like now that I look back, now that I can look back, it seemed like they were trying to decipher. They had a hard time trying to figure out if they were a run team or a pass team. They were trying to make too many people happy. I'm sorry, man, but you got to be selfish, man. Whatever's working, let's go with that and stick with it. We're a run-first team, and we didn't stick with that. We got one-dimensional in these games real fast, and they start throwing the ball. Dak Prescott throwing. The more you throw, the more likely it is you throw interceptions. It's bottom line. But we got a whole new coaching staff. We got everybody changed. Like I keep saying, the changes are coming in Dallas. And it has came because they hired somebody. I think they hired somebody from the New York Giants today or yesterday or something like that. So speaking of New York Giants, y'all know Jason Witten actually is trying to join Jason Garrett in New York. I don't know if he's going to be a player or if he's going to be like a player coach or, you know, somebody behind the scenes or trying to be a tight end coach. But I think Jason Garrett, this is just my opinion. Jason Witten, this is just my opinion. He saw all the change coming in Dallas, and he didn't like it either. So and Jason Garrett told everybody, say, hey man, y'all get ready to look for another job because, you know, you never know. He told them, and because they cleaning house. When you get a new coach, they come in, they clean it, and Jerry's allowed him to do that. So thank God. So, you know, it's just Super Bowl. I hope the Chiefs win. Go Cowboys. Yeah, I don't want the 49ers to win because they'll have 5. You know, they got 5 rings right now. They'll have 6, so I don't want them to. The Chiefs are tough, man. The 49ers got their work cut. Their defense has their work cut out for them because they're basically a balanced all-around team. And plus with a running quarterback. 49ers don't have a running quarterback. He's straight in the pocket, textbook, bloop, 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 bloop. He ain't going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? But they have the defense and the personnel and the executing on both sides of the ball to kind of make up for that. So, you know, but Yeah, man. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he's good. He's good. I got to give it to him. Billy Taylor said, I hate the Chiefs. Yeah. Let's get Jamal Adams with the first round pick. Yeah, everybody's talking about Jamal. See, we could have got him last year, but Cowboys don't like to pay secondary guys. They don't like to do that because they base their defense off their front seven. That's who they pay. They don't want to. The last time they played a big time defensive guy, like really paid, was prime time back in the day. Carr and Brandon, he was overpaid. Brandon used Carr. Y'all remember him? He was overpaid. So he was physical, but he just couldn't cover. He couldn't cover nothing. He sucked. But they didn't want to make that mistake again. They got burned by that. You know what I'm saying? So Dallas Cowboys, they base their defense, but we got new coaching in here, so hopefully they can change some things and we'll get at least one good. You got to have one good safety. Your free safety is the quarterback of the defense. It is. Your free safety is the quarterback of the defense. I'm going to say that again because they dictate. They dictate whether the quarterback throws it downfield or not. You get what I'm saying? Wherever that free safety is lined up, because the free safety is the last line of defense. So your free safety has to be in the right position at all times to force the quarterback to make a decision. You get what I'm saying? So that's in passing, I know the middle linebacker is the guy, you know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, in passing defense, the free safety is the quarterback of the defense, especially in a 3-4 defense. 3-4. And let me go ahead and get to 3-4 because I've been doing some homework. I've been drawing up plays. Guys, I feel like I'm a coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I've been drawing up plays. I've been looking at different 3-4, 3-4 under, 3-4 over, different types of 3-4 defense, cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and I just been drawing. I got like a little playbook that I got, and I just been looking and studying and what guy can, if we happen to keep everybody we got, which I doubt, but because we got new coaching staff and who knows how this draft is going to go and, offseason, free agency, all that stuff. So that's to be determined. But I think I really think Dallas should go 3-4 is the best defense for this team because we're a young team still, and they got a lot of players with speed, and it's designed for the speed. And you actually, when you have a 3-4, where is my damn? I need a pencil. My wife is gonna kill me. I'm using her little planner. 3-4 over. You got corner, free safety, and strong safety is normally up. So on strong safety, you got 3 down linemen, nose, and you got your strong. I'm sorry, I'm drawing it so I can show y'all. Y'all probably can't see it. Shit. But you got your strong. You got your Mike. You got your Ted line. You got 2 middle linebackers. It's Mike and you got the Ted. They call the other middle linebacker the Ted linebacker. And then you got your weak side. You got your Will. So if y'all can see that, that's your 3-4 over. So you see how the strong safety is kind of up in the box. You can do versatile things with that guy. You can blitz him. You can blitz him no matter which side, which gap. You can send him in the cloud coverage to help out the corner. You can send him in deep thirds or deep middle thirds. You can do a lot of things with that guy. That's probably one of the most important guys on the defense. Your nose tackle is the most important part. I think the most important part of the defense. That's your Warren Sapp. You got to have a Warren Sapp in there. We don't have a Warren Sapp. So if the Dallas Cowboys go to 3-4 defense, they have to draft a Warren Sapp type guy to get in there and cause disruption because he's going to get double teamed a lot. He's got to be able to shed blocking like big time. He's got to be a big, fat, sloppy, nasty 330-pound guy with agility and speed and power. He's got to be one of those guys. And you got your 2 defensive end, your edge rushers. They can be pretty good too. but you really got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on the line when you're running a 3-4 defense. That's 5 guys. You got your strong side, linebacker, and then you got your will linebacker, which is the weak side. You can do versatile things with those guys too. And it's a disguise defense. You can disguise a lot with 3-4. And that's what the Cowboys need to innovate to, is to disguising. If you can disguise a lot of things, you can make a lot of things happen, man. You got your gap shooters right here, Mike and Ted linebacker. Or you can send them in the flats, you can send them on a QB spy. You can do so many things, man, with 3-4 defense. I wish I had my drawboard, but I don't have it with me right now. But that's just what I would love to do that, man. I'm telling you. But I think they might stick to 4-3. I really do, just because that's what we've been running, and that's what the Cowboys have been doing. But he said, boy, Jerry messed up this team for 30 years. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all that I can get more in depth, but I'm not trying to be on here all night. I could be all day talking about different defenses and things like that. But Brandon, the game got done with fan best offense versus best defense Super Bowl. Yeah, it is, man. It's gonna be a shootout, man. It's going to be an entertaining show. You got Kansas City and 49ers going head to head, man. That's gonna be, man. I'm telling you. 49ers have shown that they have a run game, a dominant run game. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're versatile. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball downfield. They got a lot of weapons. And that might be too much for San Francisco. They really going to have to do a lot of adjusting on their defense in order to contain Kansas City, because they got so many weapons, plus a scrambling, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. 50 years. Yeah, man. Congratulations, bro. Who was that? Village Boy. Congratulations on making it to the Super Bowl, man. 50 years. Yeah. Long time, man. Long time. See, that's a diehard fan right there, man. It's been 50 years for them, man. 50 years. But everybody get on us. Everybody get on the Cowboy fans for supporting our team for, 25. It's been 25 for us, you know what I'm saying? But we get the most slack. I mean, we get killed the most. We get slaughtered the most. But, it is what it is. 50 years is a long time, man. That's a long time. He said we halfway. The injury with Tevin Coleman is a big deal if Cheifs has to deal with. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be back. But he missed the rest of the game. Always call the Ted. Oh, the Buck. Yeah. I was gonna say that when I was talking about the Ted linebacker right there. He's also called the Buck back linebacker too. So that's cool. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. I think I'll be rooting for the Chiefs. I think I am. Even though I respect Jerry Rice and Joe Montana, Steve Young, guys like that, they really want this team to win. I think they want them to win so they can pass us, because they got 5 and we got 5. So they just kind of, they're, might as well call them alumni of the 49ers. So you should do the draft thing that Love does. Okay. I don't really like doing the draft. I make draft videos, like reactions to who we draft and things like that. But first and second, third round maybe. But I don't go into it like that. I might. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I really don't like to draft too much because it's misleading to me. It's you got the guys, the college kids coming in the NFL, which is a blessing in disguise and everything. And more power to them. Congratulations on whoever made it. But they still got to get out on their field. All the glamour. I like the analyzation and when the draft's over with and you get the pads on, combine and stuff like that. OTAs and mini camp and then training camp. That's when I start really, really getting back into football. After the draft, I kind of take a little break, but I'll see, man. I might. Yeah, Chiefs should win their defense almost as good as the 49ers. Yeah, they pretty much they pretty well balanced. The only thing the Chiefs got over the 49ers is a lot of versatile players and a running, scrambling quarterback. That's probably the only advantage It's been a long time coming, Cowboy Nation, but changes is happening. Change is coming. Kelsey Austin, good, man. Yeah, it is, man. Change, like I keep saying over and over, changes are coming. I'm glad it's here. And it's a change that we need. Mike McCarthy looked at this staff, man. He was like, wait a minute. You got three. You got your triplets. You got three guys in the top 10, below top 10, in stat-wise in the NFL. And we're at home. Our team is at home. So Mike McCarthy's inherited a losing team for 25 years. Regardless if he was here or not, right now you're the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, and you're a part of that losing team for 25 years. And now you got to look back. You got to look back to see. Just like in life, you got to look back and see where you came from. You never forget where you came from. You got to look back and be like, damn, I made a mistake here. I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have done that here. There was a lot of things that I've done, not anything really major, but I've done some stupid things growing up. And I can look back at them and laugh. But I'm glad I went through some tough times. But I'm glad I went through them because I wouldn't be the person I am today. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of things you have to go through in order to, you got to fall. You have to fall in order to be successful. And we've been falling for a long time. So now, hopefully now it's our turn to finally turn over a new leaf. And I'm pretty sure he's watched film. And if he's a real coach, which he's been, I'm pretty sure if I'm watching film and drawing up plays and, drawing up offenses and defenses, especially defenses, and he's been in the game a lot longer than having knowledge of the game a lot longer than I have. I know he's doing it, and he has the technology to do it. You know what I mean? So at Frisco at the Star. So I'm pretty sure they're in that room, man. They're working. They're watching film. They're doing this. They're doing that, and they're seeing all the mistakes that were made over and over and over again. And no matter what the players come on these shows, a lot of NFLs come on. They go on Skip and Shannon, and they go on these shows and they start talking, running their mouths and all this stuff. But you're the one out there playing. You're the one out there making mistakes. You're the one out there missing tackles. You're the one out there not executing. You get what I'm saying? So don't come on here trying to protect anybody, because you got to protect yourself first, and you haven't been doing that. So let's see what we got here. Good, yeah. Good job, Christian. Hey, once again, man, congratulations. Every year I come on here and I congratulate the teams that make it to the Super Bowl. I do every year. You can go back and check last season, my videos, the season before. Every year I do it, and I got to give respect and shouts out to those teams that made it. And then it also helps. Even though my team is sitting at home, and I'm okay with it. You get what I'm saying? We got 5 Super Bowl rings. I've experienced 3, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it also helps. It also helps me and give me a peace of mind to see what we need to work on, to see what we need to do. Look at great teams like y'all that's in the playoff hunt and Super Bowl hunt right now. See what you guys are doing and try to learn from it, and maybe somehow it could leak out to our team, to our players, to our coaching staff. So yeah, exactly. Randy, what's up? What's up? Carlos, what's up? Yeah, man, got to stay humble. Jerry Jones is like a thorn down the side. Shake my head because his ego, my nerves. The Dallas organization deserves better. Yeah, let's just hope, man. Like I say, we're in the hope season now. We're in the hope. I think. And let's just hope that this is a season. Jake, appreciate it, man. Oh, DJ, what's up? Let's just hope this is this season coming up that Jerry finally kind of just a little bit. Just a hair kind of backs up a little bit. We know he's never going to take his foot completely off the gas until they putting him in the ground, Not wishing anything bad on him, whatever. But because it's his team, it's his car, it's his baby, you know. So, but he needs to realize that you gotta let the coaches coach, man. You're not a coach. You gotta let the professionals do what you're paying them to do. You're paying somebody to do. That's like me paying somebody to do something. And I come in. Why am I paying them? If I'm coming in, I'm meddling and doing all that, looking in the playbook, and you know what y'all doing? Oh, okay. I was responsible. I need the credit for that. Why am I paying him when I can get out there and do it? You get what I'm saying? I'm wasting my own money. You know, just still blows my mind, man. But no school tomorrow. I'm blessed. I ain't got to wake up, man. I wish I was off tomorrow. Keep living. You'll see. 49. Okay, cool. Congratulations, Carlos. I heard Dez wants to come back and be a tight end. Oh, I ain't hearing about that. Man, what do you think about the possibility of Tom Brady playing for the Las Vegas Raiders next season? I wouldn't doubt it. I don't. I don't know. I can't really. I don't have too much thought into that. I don't have too much thought into Tom Brady and what he's going to do. I really don't care. But good question, you know. But he just might retire. Who knows, you know. Right now, he probably, you know, wants to come back and play. But as soon as the offseason comes and training camp comes back around, who knows what that cat's going to do. Should be epic. Yeah. Yeah, guys. But yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of, you know, touch on some things. You know, I'm not going to take too much of y'all's time. I just wanted to kind of touch on some things before I got my butt in the bed because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. About some head to bed 1990. Hey, yeah. Hey, all right, Robbie. Appreciate you coming in, bro. The Iceman, what's up, man? Yeah, man. So, you know, I just thought I'd get on here and, you know, just kind of talk to y'all a little bit, Cowboy fans that are out there and whoever's tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. But just say congratulations to both teams that made it in because I do it every year. And just kind of touch on some things the Dallas Cowboys need to work on, you know, for next season. And I'm probably going to be doing that from time to time. I'm not going to be going live as much, but I thought I could go live today because of the circumstances, you know, it being the NFC and AFC championships and the teams that are going to the Super Bowl. But, Eddie, if you could choose AD coordinator, who? That's a good question. I got to do my research on that one. I don't think I can answer that one right now. I don't know. That's a good one because I'm really picky about my defensive coordinators. And there are a lot of good teams with good defenses out there. But let's just hope the what's his name? Who's that? Our defensive coordinator? I forgot his Nolan or something like that. Yeah, let's just hope he can get in and make some things happen. We still got to figure out if we run a 4-3 or 3-4. So ready for that Super Bowl here in Miami, and we'll be watching. Oh yeah, I'll do a live. I probably won't live the whole game, but I'll do the same thing that I'm doing right now. I'll just, you know, live afterwards, and you know, that's gonna be special, man. We got the Pro Bowl skills thing coming up this Thursday. Then we got the Pro Bowl on Sunday. Who cares about that? That's nothing but like a half speed practice. So that ain't really nothing. So, and then we got the Super Bowl the week after next. So, and after that, that's it. No football, man. And we got to wait on this is where the test comes. This is where it gets really, really sour for a while. Got to think of things to talk about. You got to read articles and wait on news, and you got to get opinions and things like that. And then you got the draft in April. The combine first. Then the combine's in March, actually. Then the draft in April, and then you got mini camp. And oh my God, Chris Richard came and went. Yeah. Oh yeah, XFL. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, Mike Nolan. That's his name. Chris Richard came and went. Yeah, I was really disappointed. Chris Richard couldn't really do anything with his defense, but I think that had a lot to do with him and Marinelli not being on the same page ever. So their schemes collided. You know, he wanted to run things his way with the secondary. Marinelli, he wanted to run things with the whole entire defense because everything went through him. through him. No, regardless of what you heard. Oh, Chris Richard called the plays. No. Your defensive coordinator, you call the plays. You get what I'm saying? Everything went through him. Adjusting and executing and all that stuff was on the secondary coach, which was him. But I just think they collided, man. They couldn't work as a unit in kahuna, and so it's just in cahoots. That's what I was trying to say. But it just didn't mix. It was like oil and water. It didn't mix at all. And he's gone now. We got a new defensive back coach, a college guy, and they say he's a real fiery guy and this and that. But we'll see. I don't like college coaches coming to the NFL, but never know. You never know. But that's all I got, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much, man. Once again, I'm gonna say this one last time for all the people that think I'm a hater and all that stuff. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers for making it to the Super Bowl. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to make a video or go live tomorrow, depending on what pops up in the news or whatever. Probably nothing really special. But that's all I got, man. Hey, guys, thank y'all for joining me tonight, taking time out of your Sunday. I'm about to go to bed, get an early start on bed, and got to get back at it tomorrow. So make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.